Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Nanatsu no Taizai chapters 343 and 344. Somehow I missed chapter 343 coming out. And I blame you, Manga Life, for screwing my schedule up. Meh. Anyway, so basically we're dealing with Arthur versus Kath right now, and also last chapter kind of set up a sequel, which there was a rumor that Nakaba was gonna do, but based on what you guys were saying in the comment section, it doesn't sound like that's going to happen. But what I am hoping for in regards to a sequel, that Nakaba, since Nakaba seems to be doing something similar to what Mashima did in the final arc of Fairy Tail, I'm not gonna lie, is Nakaba will be taking some time off and come back with a sequel manga similar to 100 Years Quest. And if you haven't been reading 100 Years Quest because you gave up on Mashima, oh man, you are missing out. 100 Years Quest is amazing. Nakaba, if you come out with something like 100 Years Quest, the Taizai fans will forgive you. Anyway, let's get to chapter 343 first and see what is in store for us. So, chapter 343 is titled An Everlasting Kingdom. That's funny, Arthur. So, you say you figured out how to defeat me? If cutting me up won't kill me, then are you going to smash me to pieces? Maybe burn me, melt me, crush me? Try all of the above? Well, I'm going to eat you whole before you get the chance. Oh, this is straight up nightmare fuel right here. Is it as much of a nightmare fuel vision that I saw in Jogon with Chungismon? Oh man, if you did not see Chungismon up in Jogon, oh man, that shit was nightmare. That was fucking nightmare fuel, bro. That was nightmare fuel. It's up there, but nah, Chungismon was like, that shit was fucking nightmare fuel. Oh my god. This is nightmare fuel, but not Chungismon levels of nightmare fuel. I'm never gonna oh god, that shit is gonna haunt my dreams, I swear. No, the one who's going to be eaten is you. Whoa! Okay, now this is some nightmare. Damn, Nakaba, now this is some fucking nightmare fuel. Wow, Nakaba, we're going this route? What were we just, everyone awake? Yo, what's going on here? Nakaba, what? Whoa! I'm going to destroy everything. Anything with the form will perish. I'll destroy everything. I'll destroy it. Destroy it. Destroy it. Destroy it. So, this guy is a cluster of destructive will wrought by chaos. What about you, Arthur? What would you use chaos for? God, this chapter is just like, this is some, like, acid trip meets nightmare fuel. My god! What about you, Arthur? What would you use chaos for? Would you fail to learn your lesson and build another kingdom, even though it will only crumble eventually? Well, that's just how shit works, man. Nothing lasts forever. That's just how it is. I bet all your dead subjects hate you now. They slander you as the incompetent King Arthur, unable to protect your people or your country. Arthur, what matters isn't what others think of you, but what you think of others. What I want isn't for others to acknowledge me as a good king. All I want is for everyone to live happily. I swear that I don't care who laughs at me or talks about me behind my back. A land where nobody suffers and nobody grieves. A safe land where nobody will feel terrified by any threat of disaster. I will create such an everlasting kingdom. Oh my god, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, and I'm very curious if anyone else is picking up this vibe or not. Doesn't this shit right here remind you of when Natsu fought Agnologia? This reminds me of that when Natsu fought Agnologia. Oh my fucking god, this is straight up Natsu versus Agnologia. This totally is. This fucking is down to the speech. Minus the Nakama power. Like, there's no Nakama power up in here. Like, the power is like legit for the most part. Like, I'm not gonna give shit about Arthur's power, cause like, oh man. Actually, you know what? I gotta give shit to Arthur's power, cause how the fuck can he control Acnologia. But I'm so curious if anyone else is picking up on that. This is exactly like the fight versus Acnologia. This totally is. I'm talking about the final fight versus Nanatsu versus Acnologia and the rest of the Dragon Slayers. This is exactly like this fight. An Everlasting Kingdom? Are you stupid, Arthur? The Everlasting Kingdom is basically a replacement for Nakaba power. That's what that shit is. Let's be real. The Everlasting Kingdom is Nakaba power. God! Oh, Nakaba, why are you doing this? Nothing is everlasting. It's an illusion. Thank you for saying this, Kath. Thank you. That kind of world doesn't exist. It's a contradiction. Thank you. It's chaos. Huh? Wow, he admitted it himself. I'd say he walked right into it. Thank you. That's right. I'm the king of chaos. What the fuck? What is with this chapter? This chapter is a huge contradiction. Like, what the shit? Nakaba, are you just trying to make fun of Mashima's shit? I don't even, like, this is like a parody. Oh, God. This is like if Natsu said, I'm king of the Dragon Slayers, bitch. That's what this is. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. That's what this is making me think of. Oh, God, Nakaba. Like, this really convinces me that Nakaba is powwowing with Mashima, like, somewhere in Japan, or, because of the coronavirus, like, I hope I don't get demonetized for that shit. Or, like, they're, like, talking via, line or Skype, and Mashima's like, you know what, Nakaba? Since you're, like, going down the path of what I did for the final arc of Fairy Tail, why don't you parody that shit and make fun of me? Like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, cause this shit is, like, I feel like this is making fun of the final arc of the final battle of Fairy Tail. That's what this is doing. I don't know if anyone else is getting this vibe or not, cause it's a huge contradiction, just like the fight against Acnologia. Oh, God, this, what the fuck is going on? Oh, God, no! I love how everyone is calling it out, too! Even Meliodas and frickin' Merlin are calling out that this shit is a contradiction! And then fucking Arthur walked into it, and then Arthur's like, I'm the king of chaos, bitch! I was like, what? What? Elizabeth! The Holy Sword! That's some magic power. Definitely a sword fit for the king who'll create an everlasting kingdom. But that's a contradiction! What? I'm so confused! Oh, you're making me blush. I only gave him tit for tat, and what I said was pretty silly, too. I'm so glad that Arthur said this! Thank you! I'm so glad Arthur admitted that was dumb, because, like, Natsu and Fairy Tail would not admit this shit. I'm telling you, Mashima has influenced Nakaba. I know it's a manga conspiracy, but I'm telling you, Mashima and freaking Nakaba are powwowing. They're powwowing either online or Skype or something, or WhatsApp or something, or over the phone. They are powwowing, man. I swear to God, they are powwowing. Especially since, like, in Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest and Eden Zero and Heroes, Mashima been making fun of himself. So, yeah, I'm telling, and I gotta wonder if Mashima is reading Taizai, and he's a Taizai reader, and be like, wait a minute. This shit is looking like what I did in the end of, at the final arc of Fairy Tail. Oh, God, I don't know, man. A man can't just take back a promise once he said it aloud. Sir Meliodas. Besides, why not go for it? That's a goal you've set for yourself. That goal you set for yourself is so wild, it's worth carrying out. Too wild, in fact. Okay. Let's see you create that world you've got in mind. And even if you take the wrong road, the 7 deadly sins will be with you. Well, it's technically the 6, but whatever. Thank you, 7 deadly sins. You're my everlasting goal. What? this shit here. Okay. So, now I think we're getting into chapter 344. And while I'm waiting for this to load, all I gotta say is, this freaking chapter is damn wild. My God. And then Meliodas saying this shit is just like, huh? You just said this was a contradiction. Like, this chapter 343 is just a whole, that shit is just a contradiction. That's what that shit is. That's a contradicting chapter. I'm telling you. I'm gonna repeat myself one more time. Fucking Nakaba is powwowing with Mashima. That shit is goddamn confirmed by that chapter alone. They're powwowing, I swear. Alright, let's get to chapter 344, which is titled To the Future. Okay, Captain, we're going now. I bet the guys in the Fairy King's forest will be over the moon about this, since their king and queen will be returning together. How wonderful that it'll be the kingdom of fairies and giants. Thanks. So, you'll all come to our wedding, right? Oh my God! Nakaba, you better be showing this wedding or there will be riots. We plan on holding it soon. You can't believe when a fairy or giant says soon. So says you. What are your and Elaine's plans after this? We're gonna take it easy and go traveling, right, Elaine? You know what Bond said? We're going to go on an ale tasting trip all over Britannia. That's totally pot-hopping. I do not see the problem with it, King. There are some things that can only be done now that things are peaceful. We defeated the Demon Lord and stopped cats, so our job as the 7 deadly sins is done. For now. For now. What are you going to do, Gauther? I will set out on a journey to find out what my present work will be for me now. But you'll get lonely by yourself. You could come with us if you want. I'll be fine. I have a destination in mind, and I can never be lonely. You told me so yourselves. If you are ever in trouble, we are there for you. All of us in the 7 deadly sins. Yeah, we'll always be friends. I'm sure we'll meet again. See, this is why we need a 100 Years Quest style sequel. We need it. You are setting this up, Nakaba. I swear, just take a year off of 7 deadly sins. I think that's the amount of time that Mashima took off for 100 Years Quest. You guys can correct me in the comment section because I totally forgot. Just take a year off, maybe 2 years if you need to figure out what you want to do for this sequel. And fuck, do your baseball manga that you want to do. And then come, because what Mashima did for 100 Years Quest is he picked because Mashima doesn't draw 100 Years Quest. He has someone else draw it. He just writes it. Find someone that can draw 7 deadly sins, and you do the writing for it, and you can focus on your baseball manga, like what Mashima's doing with Eden Zero, because he draws and writes for Eden Zero, and then just writes for Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, and then tells what the artist to do, like picture-wise. That's what you need to do, Nakaba. Seriously. Yeah, you said it. Roger that. There they go. We're back to how we were at the start of our journey, just the 3 of us. Even though it's only been about a year since then, I feel like I've been traveling with the others my whole life. That's because so much has happened, too much even. Come, let's return to the castle. Well, I guess I'll be moseying on too. You're going to go digging for leftovers. Go digging for leftovers now, Hawk? You idiot! I told you before. I'm going. Yes! You idiot! I told you before. I'm going to purgatory to erect a grave for my brother. Yes! I'm so happy. You're such a kind soul, Hawk-san. I think that's supposed to be Hawk-chan actually, because there's an H missing. If it's Hawk-san, I don't know. The translator's fucked up. Just don't go falling for me, Kay. And with that, see you later. Yeah, I think it's Chan. You fucked up, manga translators. And with that, see you later, Meliodas Elizabeth-chan. This isn't goodbye forever. Yoo-hoo! How exactly is he planning on getting back to Purgatory? Hold on, how do I get back to Purgatory? Is it true, Meliodas? You'll marry Elizabeth and succeed the throne as king after me? I see. This is quite a decision you've made. It's nothing. I ended up not having to go back to the demon world. And you've done so much for me too, Baltra. What about helping frickin', Zeldaris? What about that? What happened to that? That's some bullshit. And then first things first, we must decide a date for your coronation. It's fine, don't worry about that. What are you saying? It's your first duty as king. All that fuss and trouble's not my style. The The coronation is but a trifle compared to the political duties you'll have. There's the appointing of the new chief holy lord and talks with the royal families of other countries, and plenty more jobs besides those two. First, I've got plans to go around Britannia on my honeymoon with Elizabeth. You fool! A king has no time to go on trips like that. Then forget it, I won't be king. What? How dare you deceive the king, you criminal? Father, and after you said you'd marry Elizabeth and become king. I only meant that you could take care of things for me until we get back from our trip. I'll do my job as king as soon as I'm back home. Huh? I also want to travel before I become Queen of Lioness, to visit all the places that have memories of over the past 3,000 years of knowing Meliodas. So that's why, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pressure you. Don't apologize, Father. But I can't wait to see the faces of my grandchildren, which will be half demons. So that's why you were so insistent. Merlin! Take me to purgatory. Come on, Merlin. I know you can hear me. I'm begging you, as a fellow pig pal. Check it out. That pig's yelling to himself. Wait, pigs can talk? Good grief, such a handful. I may be able to guarantee your arrival, but I can't guarantee your return. Understood? Huh? Check it out. That pig disappeared. Wait, can pigs disappear? Squeal, what is this place? Hot, rusty hot pig. Wait, now I'm cold. Freezing chilled parboiled pork. I'll try breathing deeply, huh? Just breathing. There, my belly's... I can't do it. I just can't do it. If I don't get out of here quick, I'll die. Merlin, can we actually cancel this whole thing? I guess you can't hear me. Ow. This place is like hell made out of Meliodas' leftovers. My poor dead brother's body all alone out there. Brother, where are you? Hey, if you're dead, just answer me that you are. Snort. Hey, big guy, watch where you put your step. Oops. Is that who I think it is? Why has Purgatory got a dashing doppelganger of me? That fat, round body, that adorable figure, don't tell me you're... Miles, my little brother! How is he alive? Brother, my brother, you're alive! Oh, Mom, I've waited so long for this moment. I'm gonna cry. Oh, my God. I'm so glad I got to see you again before I die. Don't talk about dying when we only just found each other. Are you sick or something? After the long battle against the demon lord, my body's a wreck. I may have only 1,000,000 years left on me. That's plenty. Wait, what? Is that the end of this chapter? Really? You're gonna end the chapter? Okay. So, I think the best part of these two chapters is this reunion. This reunion is amazing. I love this reunion between... The brother reunion is just amazing. Oh my God. But as much as I love this reunion, and yeah, there's got to be only like maybe 2 or 3 chapters left. And I feel like we'll know if Nakaba is going to set something up like a fairy tale 100 years quest kind of thing in the next couple of chapters. I really feel like that's going to be the case, based on what's going to go down with Arthur in particular. And actually, you know what? I want to talk about the end of chapter 343, actually, because there was a dark figure at the end of chapter 343 that made me think about this too. Let me pull it up real quick. Hold on. Let me give you guys the page real quick. I think it was like page 14. Hold on, but let me check. Where was it? Here it is. Oh no, never mind. I thought it was something else. My bad. It was just the 7 deadly sins in Arthur. It looked weird. I don't know why I thought it was something else. Okay, so what I'm hoping to see in the next couple of chapters, and I think this will confirm for me if we're going to get like either a 100-year style kind of, well, I still think it would be like a 100 years quest style of sequel, or it's got to depend on Arthur. It really does. If we don't, I'm gonna be kind of. I just don't. The thing that's bothering me with these with chapter 343 in particular, and fuck, just the past few chapters in particular, I don't like how Arthur is just able to control this immediately. It just bothers me. It just makes me think of Mashima and what he did in Fairy Tail. It really does. I'm telling you, this shit is straight out of Fairy Tail. It is like the final battle with Acnologia. That's what this shit is. You can't tell me otherwise. This shit is the final battle with Acnologia. Between Natsu and Acnologia. That's what this is. But the only thing that I appreciate from chapter 343 is that they basically, and that's why I'm thinking that about, as I said earlier, that the powwow's going on, is I love that they called Arthur out on how this is a contradiction. I wished Acnologia would have called that shit out, and I'm sorry, I got spoiled 100 Years Quest for a second. This is why you should read it. Because, there's a character named Ignia in Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest that actually calls Natsu out on that bullshit, and it made my life when that happened. So, I'm very curious what you guys think of these chapters. Like, do you guys agree with me in regards to like chapter 343 that this is basically the final fight, like between Natsu and Acnologia, with a little twist to it? And do you guys, like, for those of you that have read Fairy Tail, do you guys think that like that Nakaba like poked fun at Mashima for a minute there with the contradiction? I really think I think he did. I think Nakaba did that. It has to be that shit. And how do you think this manga's gonna wrap up? Do you think we're gonna wrap up in a way where we're gonna see Arthur struggle and get like a similar setup to what we had at the end of, because like the way that 344 was kind of setting up, it really looked like something with 100 Years Quest. It really did, and I think how it's gonna start off is gonna be with just Meliodas and Elizabeth traveling around Britannia, and shit's gonna go down with chaos. Where, you know, Arthur has lost control of chaos, and we're gonna meet up. We're either gonna get a message from Merlin, or we're gonna meet up with Merlin or some shit. And either what's gonna happen is this is gonna occur at Diane and King's wedding, or it's gonna occur just randomly. I really kind of would like it to occur at King and Diane's wedding. I really, really would. So, my guess is there's got to be at least one chapter left, maybe two at the most. And I really hope we get something set up really nicely for like a sequel manga, kind of like how Mashima did. Because I remember none of us knew that we were going to get a sequel manga. None of us did at the time, and like, because even though the way Mashima set it up, I had a feeling we were gonna get a sequel manga. I think I even said in my live reaction for the final chapter of Fairy Tail, I was like, "There's no way we're not gonna get a sequel manga." But no, everyone thought that Fairy Tail was done. I was like, "No fucking way, Mashima done with this." I feel the same way about this, especially based on chapter 342. I really feel like we're gonna get a sequel manga. And it's gonna involve Arthur like losing control of chaos. Like, why set up all this shit with chaos and not roll with it? Same with what Mashima was doing with the 100 year quest. Why start with the 100 year quest and have them go off on the 100 year quest and not just stop it? That's my opinion on it. I'm sorry this video is running a little long, but man, I just got a lot of opinions on Taizai, and man, Nakaba, you could do so much to make up for this shit. You really do. And you know what? Ask Mashima what to do. Ask Mashima what to do. And you know what you could do in the sequel manga? Get Zeldris to come up and help deal with chaos. Like, have chaos affect the demon world, purgatory in the demon world, or the demon realm. Have chaos affect the goddess clan, and have supreme deity come down and help. content for Fairy Tail. And man, was it worth it. But anyway, I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to these 2 chapters. And do you guys see the potential, especially for those of you that have read Fairy Tail and have seen the fruits of fruits of the patience, or all of our patience with 100 Years Quest? Like, do you guys see what I'm talking about here? What Nakaba could be doing here? And do you guys think Nakaba is just like powwowing with Mashiba, and Mashiba just gave fucking Nakaba permission to like poke fun at him? Like, I swear to God. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigan Zeke. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Taizai content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase Cash App, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!